alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, hope you're all fine. Today I'm going to see what we call an EPLONE. You're going to see what we call an EPLONE, and EPLONEs have different fashions depending on different occupations. You may find that an EPLONE of catering is not the same as an EPLONE of maybe tailoring altogether. So, but we're going to use one bodice for the EPLONE, or one block that we shall be using for different EPLONEs that we may come across. So, first of all, when you're going to draft an EPLONE, you have to first make sure that you have the measurements with you. Have to be with the measurements. For example, our EPLONE is going to be the full length will be the full length will be 30. Length will be 30, and our front chest will be we shall use 10 as our front chest, and our from chest to waist we shall be having from chest to waist we shall be having 11 and a half altogether, and the front waist will be half of the chest. Front waist is equal to half of the waist of the chest, sorry, of the chest altogether. And lastly, we shall be having you already have the full length, so that's what we are going to use, inshallah. So we are going to begin with our horizontal line. We're going to begin with our horizontal line altogether. I mean a vertical line and a horizontal line. This is our point 0 altogether. This is our point 0. So we talked about the front chest. The front chest, it is 10. The front chest is 10. So what we shall do, this part is on fold. These arrows mean that this part is on fold. Altogether. So if our front chest is 10, that means that here we shall be having 5. 10 divided by 2, which is 5. Shall be having 5 here. Altogether, shall be having 5 altogether. So, and we were told that from the chest to the waist is 11.5. 11.5. We go down 11 inches, 0.5. And our 11.5 stops here. Altogether, 11.5 stops here, making a straight line here. This is our from chest to waist. Altogether, and from chest to waist, when we stop here at 11.5, what we do, we add 3 inches. From here, continuing this side, we add 3 inches. We add 3 inches. Here, 3 inches altogether, and here we have 11. We are having 11 here altogether. We are having 11 here, as you are seeing. So here, if we have 5 here, that means that this part is also 5 inches. From here up to here, it's also 5 inches plus the 3 inches, making 8, meaning that from here up to here it is 8 inches. 5 plus 3 is 8, and we had stopped down from here up to here, which was 11 altogether. So what do we do? We draw a curve joining this point and this line altogether. We draw a curve like this. That's our curve. That's our what? That's our curve. So our waist our waist, if you are to measure the bust, if you are to measure the whole bust like this, if you are to measure the whole bust like this, the measurement that you get, you may divide them by 2 inches. But what do we need? We need to get the measurement from here up to here, so that you can slope down all together. So we said from here up to here, it is our half waist, half chest, and our half chest, when we measure the bust, the full bust, we get the front part will act as the what? The half chest. So what do? We no longer need that because we have already got this part, the distance from here up to here. So that's what we do. We just slope down and we maintain that line like this, all together like this. So what is our full length? Our full length is 30. Our full length is 30. So we measure from here up to where 30 may stop. Our 30 stops here. Stops here down. So we measure our 30. So as we are seeing, we are some, as you are seeing here, the distance from here up to here is 30 inches. All together, 30 inches. This part is on fold. Whenever you find these arrows, they mean that the part is on fold. All together. So our chest was 10. We divided by 2, getting 5. From the chest line to the waistline, we said we shall be having 11.5, and this is our 11.5. All together. And our 11.5 stops here. When it stops here, we add this 5 plus 3 inches. We add 3 inches here, meaning that our bottom width will be 8. All together, meaning that our bottom width will be 8. So at the end of the day, we shall come up with something like this. When we unfold it, we shall come up with something like this. So this is how we draft our apron. So let us go on to the fabric and we see how are we going to draft it or to make it on our fabric. So we are going to draw our horizontal line here like this. That's our horizontal line. This part is on fold. This is what I meant on the blackboard, that when the part is on fold all together. So our horizontal line we shall measure 5 inches because it was 10 and half of 10 is 5. So measure 5 inches. Then we move down this line, we move it 11 inches and a half. They stop here. 11 inches and a half stop here. When they stop there, we draw a straight line all together, meaning that from here up to here, it is what? It is 5 inches still. So we draw that straight line of 5 inches and we make it like that. After that, we continue adding 3 inches, and those 3 inches we put there. It becomes a right angle, and then we draw a curve joining this point and this line all together. So what is our full length? Our full length is 30. From here going down, making 30 inches all together, making 30 inches. Our 30 has stopped here all together. So we draw a straight line, like this all together. So here it was 5, because you had 5 here it's 5 plus this 3 inches, making 8 inches. Then we measure 8 inches here down, or down here we measure 8 inches all together. Then we join this part with this part all together. We join this part with this part using a straight line All together. So we have come up with our bodies or our block for the apron. So at the end of the day, we come up with this. All together, we come up with this. So at the bottom part, after cutting this, after cutting here, then it's the designer to dictate the fashion of the apron. You may leave it like this, and sew it like this. You may draw a curve like this. All together, you may draw a curve like this and cut this part like this. So here you would have changed the fashion. This fashion is mostly used by hotels or restaurants. The fashion of carving down and putting plates onto the apron. So we are going to surround our apron with a pleat, fabric of a kitenge. All together, we are going to surround it with a pleat fabric of a kitenge. These are what we call pleats. We do it like this, and it forms this. All together. So you have to sew this one first. You may use an overlock and put it on these sides here. Put it here, and here put an overlock, or you may fold like this and put a hem onto the opposite sides. So this is what we are going to do. Since you don't have an overlock at the moment, you are going to hem them as you are seeing them. All together. So what you are going to do, we make it long. We make a long fabric like this one, so that those pleats that you are going to put there can be enough for the whole apron. All together. I'm going to join it here. After joining it like that, then I hem it all. I start hemming. Since we don't have an overlock, we shall hem this part. So I'm done hemming this fabric. I'm done hemming it. I see I've finished hemming it. So we are going to make pleats out of it. But we shall be making pleats when we are putting it on the apron. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to first hem this apron. I'm going to hem it round all over. I'm going to hem it all over, and we put this as pleats. So I'm going to hem this apron, then we put on this one. So I hem like this. I hem it like this. When you reach this curve, you have to curve it gently, because it is on a bias. It is easier to be curved, or it's easy to be curved. So here we are. Are we together? Here we are. Then what we do, well, we put on this curtain and we make pleats out of it. All together. We first hem it here. I need to change. So we are going to make these loops. you cut out the loops for the neck and both in the waist, right together, and both in the waist. So this loop for the neck we can make like 22. Can make like 22 because it can fit in the neck right together. Can make like 22, and for the waist, this side and the opposite side, we shall make 17 right together. But you can cut them when their width is 2 inches or 1.5, and then you fold them and start sewing them. Fold them like this, ta ta ta, right together. Then you sew it like this. So I sew these loops onto the apron. I sew them onto the apron. Are we seeing? I sew them onto the apron, and you should sew them tightly, so that they don't easily move away from their normal positions. So, are we seeing here? Are we seeing? Are we seeing? So, what you are going to do, you are going to put this chitenji, making pleats right together. And how do we do it? Do it like this. Do it like this. So we make pleats, folding pleats onto this apron, and you should make sure that your pleats are of the same size right together. They have the same what? The same size. That is very important. Are we seeing these pleats should maintain these pleats as they are? So you sew them up to the end where they have to stop. So we are done putting the pleats on our apron, so it looks like this. Are we together? So what we are remaining with is putting a pocket here. When you are going to put a pocket here, you should make sure that it balances in the middle. The distance from here up to the pocket and the distance from here up to the pocket should be the same or should be equal. Are we together? Yes. So you should balance it and make sure that when you put it on, you can be able to touch into the pocket. Are we together? So after you can get a pocket that can fit onto your apron, and after sewing its hem at the upper side, you can fold it like this. You can fold it like this. Right together, and you fold here. Right together, you fold here. So hope you are together. Then you unfold it, and it will have given you the markings to use when you are putting it onto the apron, like this. So you can fold as it was on this side. Right together. Should make sure the distance from here, this distance here left to this side is the same left to this side, and also fold the down part like this. Right together. Then you can start sewing your pocket. So when you are sewing this part, the beginning part, make sure that you sew this part, you sew here and you sew here, because when you sew one line, it will be easier for it to move away. Are together? It will be easier for it. Sorry, it will be easier for it to move or to get turned. To get turned by the things you put into the pocket. Are we together? So we are done. We are done with our apron. Are you together? So that is our apron. We are done with our apron. Are you together? So it's better you iron those pleats, you iron them so that they may stick to their designs and they come up very well. Are you together? And the position of the pocket enables you to touch into the pocket or to touch into it. Are you together? Thank you very much.